A very warm evening and a warm welcome to all my friends and all the members of the GWN fraternity and of Citrine Hospitality who are here with us for yet another wonderful session, a virtual tour session, an initiative of GWN. Friends, as the country head of GWN, I'm Shah, and I am an event planner based out of Vapi, Daman, Silvassa, into the wedding event planning industry since last 18 years. It gives me an immense pleasure to bring forth to you this wonderful initiative and wonderful session of virtual tour. Today, we shall be having a virtual tour of this wonderful contour island resort property based in Wayanad, that is Kerala, amongst the Banasura hills. To know more about this, please let me first introduce and welcome the Managing Director and the CEO of Citrine Hotels and Resorts, Citrine Hospitality Ventures Private Limited, Mr. Prasad Manjali. Now, Mr. Prasad Manjali, with him, brings over 26 years of hospitality experience, having worked with major brands like the Taj Group of Hotels, Crystal Hotels UK, Muthoot Hotels and Resorts, better known as Zandari Resorts now, Hotels and Resorts, Kerala, India, Contour Group of Hotels and Resorts, India, Citrine Hospitality Ventures Private Limited. With the UDS Hotels in his previous engagement, he headed the Hotels and Resorts division as the corporate director of the group. Mr. Prasad has worked closely with numerous hotel brands and several individual owners and group businesses. He has a sound hotel industry perspective and is often conferred with and quoted by media when referring to the hospitality businesses. Mr. Prasad's functional expertise include operations, sales, marketing, hotel development consultancy, feasibility and valuations. Working closely with the hotel owners and developers has given him a unique edge, especially in the strategic aspects of business and know-how of how hotels work locally within the country. His diverse consulting experience has afforded him deep insights into the functioning of the hospitality business, and his analytical abilities are often sought to the advantage of business owners. His work has spanned across the length and breadth of the country, and as a result of this, he and his hands of the local, in addition to taking a bird's view of the industry as a whole. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me immense pleasure and pride to introduce to you Mr. Prasad Manjali of Citrine Hospitality Ventures. Mr. Prasad, I would request you to please take over the stage and go henceforth.
Thank you, Neeraj. Thank you very much. In fact, that was a very long introduction. Thanks very much for that introduction. Yes, with the little experience that I've managed to gather in the last 25, 26 years, hospitality is part of my blood. So I must say that the only business that I know is hospitality, and that's the philosophy that we believe in. Thank you very much, Neeraj, once again. And let me quickly introduce Citrine Hospitality as a hospitality brand, which is actually into managing hotels. We also own a few hotels, while we manage and operate a few hotels as well. We are currently in 2 states in India. One is Kerala. We're predominantly present in most of the destinations in Kerala, while we are also present in Tamil Nadu, especially in the Kanyakumari district, where we have a property called Annai Resort and Spa. We have a property in Kovalam, which is called Turtle on the Beach, which is a luxury five-star property. There is a resort called Contour Backwater Resort and Convention Center in near Alleppey in the central part of Kerala. There is an Ayurveda resort called Intimacy, which is a healing village in Trivandrum, in the outskirts of Trivandrum. That is one of the resorts that we manage currently. Beach and Lake Resort near Kovalam is another resort that we currently manage. Terrace Business Hotel in Trivandrum is the only business hotel that we manage at the moment. Contour Island Resort and Spa, the property that you're going to witness in a short while, is actually a true paradise. If you have noticed on the template that was sent to all of us, when it says a paradise on earth, when you see the property in a short while, you will know what we are talking about. There is absolutely a paradise on earth. So this is one of the best resorts that we have. We have a property called Vanya Resort and Spa, which is in Vanya Holiday Resort and Spa, which is in Nelliyambadi, which is a wildlife sanctuary. Now, the resort that we are going to see now is called Contour Island Resort, and it is based out of Wayanad, and it's right in the middle of the forest, in between the Banasura Sagar Lake. Let me also take this moment to introduce my colleagues, Naveen Mohan, the Vice President, Citrine Hospitality, who's just joined us, and along with me, with Naveen is Mr. Abbas Pulimutil, the General Manager, Contour Island Resort and Spa, who will be taking us through a virtual tour of the resort. The resort, just to give you a brief introduction about Contour Island Resort, Contour is actually a 22-room boutique resort, predominantly a luxury resort, in 13.5 acres of land. It's cut off from the city, completely cut off from the city. It's completely cut off from the city. It is in a very quiet, serene, tranquil location. Good for small weddings. We've actually carried out a few small weddings, starting from 10 people living in 5 rooms, and then up to selling the entire property, 22 rooms for one full wedding for about 5 to 6 nights. So that's the kind of location. It's a very romantic location. I'd like to start showing you around the property from the entrance, but unfortunately there is a little bit of an issue with the internet access there at the entrance. So we would like to start from the front office, the reception area, and then we would take you to the rest of the property in a short while. Abbas, can you hear me, Abbas?
Hi, sir. Namaskar, sir. Could you hear me, sir?
Yes, Abbas. Can we actually start from the reception? Yes, that is Mr. Abbas Pulimutal, the General Manager
Namaskar.
of Contour Island Resort and Spa in Wayanad, Kerala. As we speak, we will probably keep explaining to you which are the nearest airports, which are the nearest railway stations, what are the sightseeing locations around the property, and what are the things that you can do within the property. We'll show you around the property, and then as we move on, we will introduce you to a lot of other activities that you can do within the property and outside the property. Abbas, can we move towards the reception, and then we start from there? Yeah,
Yes, sir.
we'll show you as though how a guest arrives in the property, and then take you to each and every part of the property. As I mentioned, this is a 13.5 acre property. This is the central part of the property where we have a reception and a lobby. The construction is in the traditional manner, a little bit of a colonial design as well. That's the reception. Abbas, can you move in? Go in. Yeah. Go in. Yeah. There you have a very romantic swing. Those are our front office associates in the hotel, the reception. This is the point where we have within the reception area where we have a swing, which is called the romantic point, the romance point to romantic point, where most of the couple who come there would definitely take at least a minimum one picture there, and then all our reviews are collected from here. We have a video review activity that happens here with all the guests who stay with us. Yeah, Abbas, move it.
You can meet one of the guests also sitting within the lobby.
Okay. That'll be nice if we can actually have a quick word with him to find out how his experience in the resort is.
Excuse me, can somebody spotlight the video? Because we are seeing you, we cannot see you on the spotlight. We are not able to see the things shown.
Okay, no, we are actually moving towards one of the guests. Abbas, is the guest going to talk to us? Is he going to be talking to us?
Yes. Hi, how are you,
have
sir?
his name?
So could you say your name?
Yeah, my name is Sunju.
Okay, how you feel? What's the experience? How you feel in the resort?
It was very nice, and the ambience was very nice, and the staffs are very cooperative, and nice people, nice view. That's the main reason for selecting the resort.
Okay, thank you. I'm
Thank
not
you.
going to spoil
Thank
your
you.
time. Okay, fine.
Thank you, Abbas. Can we move on to the lawn and the Zen garden? Okay.
Yes,
Now, as we come out of the to the reception, when we move forward, there is a small little Zen garden and a lawn with a beautiful banyan tree right in the middle. The banyan tree is quite special as far as we are concerned, because although it looks very small, I mean, when you the prima facie it looks very small, but it is one of the oldest trees in the region. It is roughly about 120-year-old banyan tree. But then it looks really small. The growth is very minimum. But this is the Zen garden where we conduct our yoga every day in the morning between 6:30 and 7. There are yoga sessions, free yoga sessions carried out here in this particular yoga lawn. Oh, that's one of our carts where we serve the traditional tea and coffee in the evenings for all our guests who are staying there, with a small little snack, 1 or 2 hot snacks which are served on a daily basis. Normally, we are lucky to see this because it happens between 4 and 5 in the evening. Chef Lento is actually preparing tea and coffee along with some hot snacks. Abbas, what is Lento preparing today in terms of snacks?
Today we have rice-based steam cake. Normally, Kolkata is a local name, stuffed
Kolkata,
with
okay.
sweet.
It's a sweet dish. Sweet dish. Okay.
With coffee and tea.
Coffee and tea. Okay. And there is the speciality about this tea is it's served not in cups. It's served in steel in glasses. Can you show the glass, Linto?
Yes, sir.
Abbas, can you show that glass? We call it the meter chaya glass.
Only the glass. Glass.
Glass lo odikenda. Glass kaanicha madi. Can we see the glass?
This is a glass. Yeah. This is a glass.
Yeah. This is a traditional glass, which is a 6-ounce glass in which we serve a traditional tea, which is a meter tea. Okay, it's called the meter chaya in Kerala. One adikamo, chaya adikamo. രണ്ട് ഗ്ലാസ് അടിച്ചിട്ട് ഒന്ന് കാണിക്ക ക്യാമറ. Meter അടിക്കും meter. That's why it's called meter chaya, because when we do that, it's 1 meter tall. That's why it's called the meter tea. And it's Madi, thank you. Let's move ahead.
Okay. One of the guests came to have tea.
Abbas, is he going to be interacting with us, sharing his experience after the tea?
Yes. Would you like to share your experience with our group?
Nice tea.
How you feel in the resort?
Nice resort, nice view, super staffs, nice service.
Thank you. We have a few more guests has come to have tea. There's a tea session that I'm enjoying.
Okay, good. Abbas, can we move on to the Nalagattu area?
Yes.
കുറച്ച് ദൂരെ നിന്ന് വരണേ. കുറച്ച് അവിടെ പാർക്കിങ്ങിൽ പോയിട്ട് പാർക്കിംഗ്
towards the end.
അല്ലല്ല പാർക്കിംഗ് Parking lot full parking. 20.
Steps in
Okay. This is one of our buildings that you're seeing, which is actually called the Nalagatta. Okay, now you can move towards the building, so that we can see the building. This is a traditional Kerala style building, which is called the Nalagatta. We're getting closer to that. Here we have the Ayurveda spa. I'm sure all of you have heard of Ayurveda. Ayurveda is an alternative medical science which is more than 5,000 years old, which is predominantly from India, and we take pride in taking ownership. Kerala takes pride in taking ownership of Ayurveda, although it belongs to the whole of India. Now, this Nalagatta is a very special kind of a building, where you have corridors on all sides. If you, Abbas, can you move forward and show us the corridors, please? On all 4 sides, we have corridors. Abbas, can you move forward? Yeah, move forward. Yes. Go to the other end and show us the other end. No, corridor, outside corridor, outside. Yeah. Can you keep moving? Yeah. Let's move through the corridor. Yeah, these are the corridors. In fact, all 4 sides are similar corridors. Can you keep moving, Abbas? On to the right. Turn to your right. Turn to your right. Yeah. Turn to your right. Not you turn. Turn to your right. Right. Yeah. And keep moving. No, turn right. Turn to you. That's okay. Okay. Then you have Tirchu. Turn back. Move into the Nalagatta. Tirchu poittu Nalagatta door, main door kuda karu. Abbas, main door kuda karu. Tirchu poittu.
Okay.
Abbas, can you show us the entrance with the door closed, so that I can explain to them the importance of the lock? Abbas, go to the main door.
Just a second.
Keep the door closed.
Mr. Prasad, could we have a rotation of this mobile so that we can get a panoramic view?
Sure, we can. The moment we go into this building, I just want to show you the door, the speciality of this door, and then we take you to the rotation of this thing. Mobile on the rotate. Yeah. Okay. I'll just quickly show you the lock. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Okay. This lock, can you take it a little closer to the lock? This is a very special lock. It's called the Manichitra Tal. It's a very special lock, which is normally found in palaces, the doors of the palaces here, large temples, and this is a very special lock. Can you open it, Abbas? Door Torkama?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. As we go into the Nalagatta, this is the traditional Nalagatta building. Here we have our spa, Ayurveda, and the spa rooms on the ground floor. And there's a small little corridor, a courtyard right in the middle, where when it rains, water falls straight in there, right in the middle. Okay, Abbas, can we go up? Up, take the stairs and go up. Merlo, the stairs. Are you showing us a couple of rooms there? Is it available? If not, you can actually go to the
room is occupied, sir.
Okay, you can go up and just show us around there.
Okay.
On the top here, we have 2 rooms. Again, these are the corridors here. We have 2 rooms on the first floor of this building. Yeah, okay. Okay, our view can you move to the place where you can see the view of? Yeah, those are the balconies of the rooms. Normally, it's good for families with yeah, that's the view that you get from these rooms.
Wow.
It's good for families where we have families of 2 families coming together, or if you have children along. This particular Nalikattu is the best place for families. Okay, Abbas, come back.
Yeah.
Now we're going back. The floor is terracotta floor. Red colored terracotta floor, and the stairs is completely made out of teak wood.
Wow.
And here most of the furniture that we have used is palm, which is called the black palm, which is very, very rare, and it is one of the best woods that we can get in Kerala for furniture as well as for interior decoration. Restaurant block. From here, we are actually going to take a walk towards the restaurant. On the restaurant block, we have 5 rooms, which are the rooms are called the superior lake view rooms. While you're moving, can you also show us around?
Sir, we are moving to.
Can you walk into the activity center first?
Okay.
Again, here the construction is very traditional. The walls are done with laterite stone. Laterite is the locally available kind of stone. We don't use bricks here. This is our activity center, where we have a pool table right in the middle there. We have carom, chess. You have a TT table. Room
Yes, sir.
Okay, show us a room. Show us a superior lake view room, which is our base category room, which we'll just quickly show you one of the rooms.
So we'll go to restaurant first.
No, we will go to the restaurant later. You please walk to the room first, and then go to the rooftop.
Room.
Or go to the rooftop and come back. By the time you come back, the room can be ready. We're going to take you to the viewpoint, which is again a very romantic location, primarily meant for honeymooners. We also have a small dining area there, where we create a candlelight dinner facility for honeymooners. Small weddings, when we have people less than 40 packs, then we do their DJ and music and all those activities here. This is one of the best locations that we have here for very romantic location, where you see the Banasura Sagar Lake from here. That's the view that you get from here. On the opposite side, you also get to see the Banasura Sagar Hills. Those are the hills are called the Banasura Sagar Hills, partially covered by the mist. But can we show the entire hall once, the place, the venue? End of the hall in the yeah, from one end of the that's how it is. Yes, it's an open hall with sides open and the terrace and the roof covered. Now we are going to one of the rooms. the base category rooms. We only have 5 rooms in this category. Naveen, kekamo?
Sir, kekam.
Okay. That's one of the rooms. On the view, can we go out into the balcony? Abbas, please. Yeah. Okay. That's the balcony, and that's the view that you get out of the balcony. Again, the Banasura Sagar Lake. Okay, Abbas. Thank you. Can you walk down into the restaurant now?
Sir, if we can have that rotation, that would give us a better view of the experience. Of the mobile, a landscape view would really justify.
Okay. So you want to see the restaurant or the view again?
Abbas,
No, we would like Mr. Abbas
properly.
rotate.
Rotate your phone, Abbas.
Okay. Landscape.
Is it okay now, Mr. Neeraj?
Yeah. You know, the perspective of this view is just amazing.
Yeah.
Abbas, we can move to the restaurant.
Yeah, let's move to the restaurant. We have only 15 more minutes to go, so let's be quick. On the same, we call this the tower block, where we have ground plus 2. On the same block, on the ground floor, we have a beautiful restaurant, again with similar view. We will be walking into the restaurant in a short while. The restaurant is actually a very traditional restaurant. Again, we serve traditional Kerala and Tamil Nadu cuisine. It's a concept called Eat by Citrine, which provides traditional Kerala and Kerala and Tamil Nadu cuisine, especially the tribal cuisine. If you see the way in which our buffet is laid, it is all laid in Abasa buffet on the Kanikamo. It's all laid in earthen pots. Buffet Kanikamo Abbas. Abbas buffet. Abbas, show us the buffet counter, please. Abbas. Buffet counter. This is where we lay our food on the buffet counter, where everything is natural. These are earthen pots, and we have earthen julas where we have food maintained hot. And in these earthen pots, we have banana leaf that is laid in, and on the banana leaf we place the food, and that's how we serve the food. Restaurant on the overview kanikamo, karaki kanikamo. Show us the restaurant completely. Yeah. View under view. Can we go towards the window? Yeah. Again, you have the view of the Banasura hills on one side, and to the other side we see the Banasura Sagar Lake. Okay, Abbas, can we move to the honeymoon cottage?
Yes.
This pathway leads us straight to the honeymoon cottage. Most of the cottages are on this pathway. They're all located conveniently with beautiful space in between each of them, so that the privacy is maintained. Each and every cottage has its own balcony, pretty large balconies provided. These are all individual cottages. If you see that on the right side, Abbas on the right cottage. Can you show the cottage? This is one of the cottages. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Keep moving to the which honeymoon cottage ana kanikkunne? Abbas, honeymoon cottage ana kanikkunne?
Sir, pool villa, sir. Hello.
Okay, potta.
Sir, honeymoon cottage.
Sir,
Yeah, okay.
evening,
Show us
sir.
the honeymoon cottage first, and then you can go into the pool villa.
Yes, sir. How are you, sir? Long time.
Let's move
Abbas?
quickly.
Oh, very good. Very good. What is sir? How can I help you?
Abbas, are we moving?
Yes, sir. I reached.
But
The
I don't know why.
honeymoon
Okay. Yeah, okay. That's the cottage. Again, there is terracotta tiles. As we walk in, you see this entire the cottage is made out of wood, which is the traditional wood that is used here, the palm wood.
Okay.
Polished palm
Your
wood.
person keeps coming to Indranagar, is it?
Sorry. Yeah, that's the room, and let's go into the balcony. Yeah, that's the balcony that we have, and that's the view that you get from the balcony. Can you show us the view, Abbas? Landscape. Tirchi kaniki. Abbas, turn the mobile. Abbas.
Turn check. It's turned, sir.
Turned, huh? Okay. ചെരിച്ച് കാണിക്കാനേ സൈഡിലോട്ട്
ചെരിച്ചാ പിടിച്ചിട്ടുള്ള
ലാൻഡ്സ്കേപ്പ് ആണോ?
ലാൻഡ്സ്കേപ്പിലാണോ?
ആണോ? ഓക്കെ. Show us around. നവീനെ കാണാമോ? അബ്ബാസിന്റെ
നെറ്റ് കട്ടായിട്ടുണ്ട്, മൊത്തം നെറ്റ് കട്ടായിട്ടുണ്ട്. So നെറ്റ് സ്ലോ ആണ് സർ ഇവിടെ.
Okay, can you go to the pool villa now?
Yes, sir. Pool villa.
Pool villa ke pone ke mumba, can you go to the pool area so that you can
Yes,
see the
sir.
pool, swimming pool area,
Same
the common pool? Here we have a common pool. Yeah, 1 minute സംസാരിച്ചിട്ട് പോവാം ഗസ്റ്റ് ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ. നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുള്ളതാണെങ്കിൽ മാത്രം മതി. There we have the common pool, which is an infinity pool. View ഒന്ന് കാണിക്കാമോ? View, poolന്റെ view, pool നിന്നുള്ള വെള്ളത്തിന്റെ view ഒന്ന് കാണിക്കാമോ? Yeah. That's the view. That's the infinity view that you get from the pool and the lake together. Okay, Abbas, can we move to the pool villa, please?
Yes, sir. One of the guests.
Oh, okay. Let's talk to the guest. Let's quickly have a word with the guest if he's interested in talking to us.
വളരെ കംഫർട്ടബിൾ ആയിട്ട് നല്ല വ്യൂ ഒക്കെ ഉള്ള നല്ലൊരു സ്ഥലമാണ്. എൻജോയ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റിയ നല്ല ഇപ്പോഴത്തെ കാലാവസ്ഥ.
ഹണിമൂൺ ആണെങ്കിലും ഒരു ഫാമിലി ടൈം ആണെങ്കിലും എല്ലാവർക്കും വരാൻ പറ്റിയ ബെസ്റ്റ് പ്ലേസ് ആണ്. പ്രൈവറ്റ് പൂളുള്ള വില്ലൊക്കെ ഉണ്ട്. അപ്പൊ കപ്പിൾസിന് അത് നല്ലതായിരിക്കും. പിന്നെ അതുപോലെ കോട്ടേജുകളാണെങ്കിലും ഫാമിലി ടൈം.
She's actually talking in the local language, Malayalam. She says it's a good place for families and honeymooners. That's what she says the food was also excellent.
പിന്നെ ആംബിയൻസ് എല്ലാം സൂപ്പർ ആണ്.
Thank you, Abbas. Can we move on? Thank you. Can we move to the pool villa?
Yes, sir.
Abbas, yeah. On the next level is the pool villa. We are actually going to the pool villa side where the rooms are. There are two pool villas which are completely private, secluded, and it is on a very private area, undisturbed. We're actually walking down to that area. This is the view that you get from the pool villa. Let's walk into the pool villa, please. Yeah. Trekking in Boyale network to Abbas. That's the entrance to the pool villa, to one of the pool villas. Landscape bus. Okay, can you show us around the room?
Wow.
Abbas, room na aapte ketamo?
So there's a guest in the room, sir.
Okay. Don't worry. We have a guest staying in the room, so unfortunately, we will not be able to show you the inside of the room. We've requested them to for a permission to shoot the pool area. Okay, I think we should not be disturbing them if they are around. That's the pool villa. Abbas, isn't it trekking in the soft trek?
Yes, sir. We'll go there.
Okay. Now we have one of the most interesting activity is we are actually walking you straight to the Banasura Sagar lake, to the lake point, which is a small trek through the property, within the property. So that's what we're going to do. Through the, it's actually through the grasslands of Wayanad. We are just walking through now. Abbas has actually just started his walk through the grasslands. Luckily, the weather is very good. It was raining a while ago. We were a little worried as to how we. Oh, hello, camera boy.
The camera.
Okay, good.
Arrange cut it.
Okay. Cut out mobile. The temperature in Wayanad is very pleasant. Abbas, what is the temperature in Banasura at the moment? He's actually walking down on a small trek down the hill straight to the waters. We do have a small party area there. Again, candlelight dinners are carried out there by the lake. Sometimes if you have small wedding groups who want to conduct a little party there, we also organize bonfire and barbecue there by the lake, by the Banasura Sagar lake. Just about to another 1 minute, we will reach the water. We can already see the water. A few of our guests who have just done a trek and they are returning back. This is a very good experience that we offer at Contour Island Resort and Spa in Wayanad, where normally for a trek you need to go long distances, but here in our property we have internal treks. We have a number of paths like this. This is one of them, which leads you straight to the lake on one side, and if you walk to the other side, we have a river as well and a stream. So that's the experience. We are almost getting closer to the waters. There we go. Bus. It's complete nature. You know, somebody who loves nature and who wants to be between nature, this is the place to be. Yeah. We're right on the lake. In fact, the whole of Calicut, Calicut's drinking water goes from here. Calicut is a neighboring district after Wayanad. the whole of Wayanad, sorry, the whole of Calicut gets their drinking water from here. That's a small little island. In fact, you can actually spot elephants on the other side. You can spot bisons, wild boar, plenty of deer in this region, wild dogs. These are all the various wild animals that you can spot while you go on a boating here. There is a boating available here. It's called it's actually conducted by the Banasura Sagar dam authorities, the reservoir authorities, and the KSEB. They conduct boating. This is where we also organize the candlelight dinners for romantic couples, for honeymooners. We also have these dinner events organized here, or lunch events organized here by the lake for people with small weddings, like 30-40 people weddings. We organize it here. Plenty of fish. We get to sight a lot of fishes here. Those are and the entire lake. We have plenty of islands. You have a number of islands which we will be showing it to you here on an AV in a short while, where you will be able to. We cannot do an aerial shot here, so we have already shot an aerial view of the location, which will be presented to you in a short while. We also serve North Indian, continental, South Indian, Chinese, Thai dishes here. All our chefs are quite capable of handling all these cuisine. So you don't have to be worried that it is Kerala cuisine or traditional Kerala cuisine. We also serve other cuisines. Multi-cuisine food is also available here in the property. Our food is very popular because it's part of Eat by Citrine. Eat by Citrine is one of the most popular food and beverage concepts in Kerala, with 5 outlets in various parts of Kerala. Trivandrum itself has got 3 outlets, while Nelliyambadi and Wayanad has got 1 each. Neeraj, I think I'm coming more or less close to I'm coming to the end of this presentation. Thanks to Abbas. Over to you to sum up. If Naveen wants to say a few words, Naveen, over to you for a moment. Naveen, over to you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. So we have the most beautiful locations Wayanad is a very beautiful place, and we have had weddings happening at Kondur Island Resort, and we have capacity of starting from like 20 people to up to 80 people who to conduct wedding events and other things. And you have already gone through the location. We have the most beautiful place, place around. We have honeymoon cottages, pool villas, and beautiful venues for having different like mehendi and all those things. So that is what you have everything there, and we have wonderful people to take care of you, take care of the take care of the guest. And even we have as Prasad sir mentioned, we have wonderful chefs who prepare all type of cuisines. So that's all. We are most welcome to have have the events at Kondur Island Resort.
Thank you, Naveen.
Thank you, sir.
Quickly to let you know the connectivity, Kannur Airport and Calicut airports are the 2 airports which are right about just about 2.5 kilometers, sorry, 2.5 hours drive from the location. Mysore Airport is also 2.5 hours from the location, from the resort, which means we have 3 airports surrounding the property, equidistant from each other, 2.5 hours from the resort, so whichever directions. So if you have people coming from various places and you want to use multiple airports, then you can use the Mysore Airport, which is, as I said, 2.5 hours. Kannur Airport is just about 2 hours plus, and Calicut Airport is 2.5 hours from the resort. The nearest railway station is Calicut Railway Station. Kannur is about 3 hours, and the Calicut Railway Station is about 2.5 hours from the resort. There are a lot of activities that you can do. There are more than 35 different sightseeing locations around the resort, which is starting from 10 minutes, which is the Banasura Sagar Dam, where they do a lot of boating and all that, especially in the waters that you're seeing here. And there are Kukuri Lake, Chembra Peak, and various other places. So these are the attractions in the location. In spite of pandemic, by the grace of God, we have actually been busy, keeping ourselves busy with quite a lot of guests in the resort. We have only a few rooms left to sell today. That's why we couldn't show you many rooms, many rooms. Over to you, Neeraj. Thank you very much for the opportunity. We thank GWN Network, the Global Weddings Network, to the entire team of GWN who have given us this opportunity. We'd like to welcome all of you to come and experience this property. Just in case you're traveling to Kerala, please do not hesitate. Be in touch with us. We will. We believe and we strongly believe that we are good hosts. So please come over and enjoy any of our properties. Not only the Kontur Island Resort, we have a few other locations which are exotic, including the Nelliyambadi, which is one and only resort which is in Nelliyambadi, which is one of the best resorts with 4-star standards. The beach and lake in Kovalam is also a very unique location. You can actually hire the entire resort. You can take the entire resort for weddings. This is the beauty about this place. If you need additional rooms, there is another property right next door. You can we have about 30 rooms. So if you're looking for a larger wedding, 50 rooms, 60 rooms, that's also possible. If you are looking at scaling up to 120 room weddings, then we have another resort which is called Mountain Shadow, which is right next door, which is 5-star deluxe. That is also available. So these are the opportunities available for you to conduct weddings in Wayanad. Thank you very much once again, Neeraj and team. Thanks, and over to you. You can also play the AV for everybody to watch if you have. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Prasad. I mean, I am still overwhelmed by what we've been through. So I think why I just get around, we can have a quick look at the AV. Could we have the AV played, please? And then we'll take up any questions or any queries that are. Alani, could we have
Yes, just I'm opening it. Just give me some time.
Thank you, Abbas, for showing us around the property. Thank you, Abbas. Abbas and team. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Welcome, sir.
Thankful to Abbas and Naveen. I mean, Abbas, I mean, the way you were all over the place, I understand the property is really vast. And what could I say? You know, that this is a paradise in God's own district, in God's own country. So, you know, it is not a double, but a triple whammy for not only the wedding planner, but ultimately the client who really wishes to have their events done, whether it is weddings or whether it is anniversaries or whether it is even corporates. I think this could be a big stress buster for anyone who would land up in such a scenic place, such a natural place, so serene. You know, you have everything virtually. Like it is, you are close to tradition, but then you have multi-greens, you have trek paths and wildlife and spa and boating, and the flora and fauna, everything is absolutely really, you know, overwhelming in the sort that it really, I feel it will take you to the next level. I think, you know, if those of you who believe in spirituality, this is about, you know, going on to the next high. And a place like this, the energies are such. I can see not only the property, but even the staff that is there, even the guests. We had some live testimony that was coming out from people, and we could literally see the smile. You can do everything, but you can't fake a smile or fake happiness. It comes from within, and we could see that radiating from the guests who have been there. So I really, on behalf of GWN, I would really tell all the members and all those who are here that we should take an opportunity to explore not only this, but then citrine hospitality is, I mean, one big umbrella with multi such properties under them. We can explore them because I am sure, as what Mr. Prasad just shared with us, they have all of them have some subtle uniqueness in them, and that could be really a stepping stone in terms of doing some wonderful events there, especially as wedding planners. I think this could be some big experience, unforgettable memories could be created here for our clients. I'm sure we can go ahead with the AV, Palini.
Yes, sir.
Yes, we'll have the AV and then we'll go in for some quick Q&A if there is any. Oh, that was an amazing AV. That was the cherry on the cake, I would really say. Mr. Prasad, an amazing property. Now, that's what it is for the property. I would really like to initiate a few question and answers here. The first thing is, what would the Citrine Hospitality offer to wedding planners in terms of packages, or what is a line of action or something that you have outlined in terms of for the benefit of wedding planners who would like to explore properties and do business?
Exclusively for the GWN, we would actually float a special package, which would probably going to be very exclusive only for GWN, agents or operators, and that is going to be exclusive. So that much I can assure you. We'll send you a special deal to you, which you can probably share to all the GWN members, and that's something which we can do straight away.
Great, amazing. So guys, it's not about having a wonderful property, but it is also Hindi mein kehte hain sone pe suhaga. So here you don't not only have some super scenic and super duper properties, but you have the very own CMD sharing some deal incentives with you. So really, this couldn't be taking it better. The GWN members, we will be sharing the details and the AVs with you on the group. For any details, we will also be sharing the contact details of Mr. Naveen and Mr. Prasad, as in who should be contacted, so that you can take this virtual tour forward and make it most in terms of a win-win for both of us, because something like this should not be left just wasted. Let us make most of it. As discussed with Mr. Prasad, he already shared that Kerala is really gearing up in terms of its COVID line of treatments and the kind of vaccination and other measures that are already being taken. I'm sure in terms of tourism, because yes, Kerala is the hub of tourism, the heart of tourism as far as India goes. And Citrine Hospitality, I believe, also promotes a lot of ecotourism here. We have seen them really, show us and showcase a lot of such ecotourism measures that they've been taking and taking us back to tradition. So it is all about, innovation and tradition, a combination of the two that we've seen here. And friends, if there are any questions, you could please raise hands or type in the chat box, and we would like to really take this up quickly. We have only some more time to go now. So if there is anything that people want to ask, please type in the chat box or raise your hands, please. Anyone?
I think we don't have any question because बहुत अच्छे से समझाया सर ने, and I sure I am going to plan my next vacation on this.
Most welcome.
Amazing.
Please come over.
Amazing. So, Mr. Prasad, when the wedding planners plan a vacation, there is a business mixed with pleasure. So things are going to happen. And yes, Nikhil, you will be amazed. Not only this, but Citrine has some amazing other properties that Mr. Prasad mentioned. And sir, we would like to have a profile of those other properties also shared with us, so that the same can be shared with the members, and the members can definitely take their pick in trying to come down to these properties.
Yep. I will certainly, Naveen will share this with you. With all our profile and all our profile of hotels that we currently manage.
Super. So it's really been amazing. Frankly, I had told you 40 minutes. It has been an hour, but we never realized that we have been close to an hour. The property was so exemplary. I mean, and I really feel when you have a property which is a combination of so many things, that means the entire family has something to do about, and people who really love nature, this is a place to be in. And we look forward to definitely associating with Citrine and all its properties, and working out more collaborations in times to come. So thank you, Mr. Prasad, and your team, Mr. Naveen, Mr. Abbas, all those from your Contour Resort Islands who have been a part of this virtual tour today. And we would take an opportunity to possibly have another virtual tour with your group very soon regarding the other properties that are lined up. So we get more and more visualization and more insight into what the properties are all about. But heartfelt thanks to all of you, and also to all the members who have joined us today. And yes, this session is live on Facebook and shall be on Facebook. So please do share with all those people and all your clients whom you think would like to, have the events done on this wonderful property. And Until our next session, that is next month, we take your leave. Have a good weekend, have a good month, and take care.
Thank you, Neeraj.
Thank you,
Thanks
Mr.
very
Neeraj.
much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you, Navin. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.